Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With me, Miss Nurhaidah, English teacher of SMA Negeri 1 Sentolo. Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you all fine. You are the new students here. So of course, you will get new friends, new teachers, and new environment. And there will be a process of getting to know each other. Well, students, we will begin with KD 3.1 and 4.1, introducing oneself and other people. Talking about self. In this case, we would talk or we would divide into 3 discussions. The first is the important word in talking about self. And the second is how to introduce yourself or oneself. And the third is how to introduce other people. Let's start with the first. What's the important words in talking about self? First, name. And it is the important thing in introducing oneself. Second is age. Then third is address. Number 4 is occupation. Number 5 is hobby. And the last is family. Now, how to introduce oneself? Here, some expressions to introduce oneself to other people. My name is blah, blah, blah. Or I'm blah, blah, blah. Then, to talk about or to tell about age, you can say, I am blah, blah, blah years old. Or, I was born in blah, blah, blah. We can also say, I was born on blah, blah, blah. What is the difference between I was born in and I was born on? The first, I was born in, is related to place. And I was born on is related to the date or the year. Then, to share about the original or where you come from, you can say, I'm originally from blah, blah, blah. If you live in the other city now, you can say, but now I live in blah, blah, blah. Then to tell about occupation, you can say, I'm a blah, blah, blah in a blah, blah, blah. Then to share about hobby, you can say, my hobby is, or if there are more than one hobbies, you can say, my hobbies are blah, blah, blah. Then to talk about family, you can say, I have blah, blah, blah brother and blah, blah, blah sister. Or if you are just, or you are the only child or the only daughter, you can say, I'm the only child in my family. Or I'm the only daughter in my family. Then, what words you must say before introduce yourself? It is greeting and opening. Yeah, don't forget, you should say greeting and opening before you introduce yourself. And you can use some expressions like Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So on. It is It can be used by the Muslim. Or you can also say, good morning, let me introduce myself to you. Or, hello, let me introduce myself to you. Or, allow me introduce myself to you. Introducing oneself versus introducing other people. What's the difference? It is on the subject. The difference is in the subject. So you can replace I to he or his or him. Or you can place I to she or her. Here some expression to introduce other people. His name is blah blah blah. Or her name is blah blah blah. He is blah 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 years old. He was born in blah blah blah. He was born on blah blah blah. Then to talk the origin of him or her, you can say he is originally from, or but now he lives in blah blah blah. To say occupation, you can say he is a blah 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 in a blah blah blah. And to talk about hobby, you can say his hobby is, or his hobbies are blah blah blah. And about family, you can say he has blah 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 brother and blah 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 sister. Or you can also say he is the only son in his family and so on. And now how to introduce other people. How to introduce other people. Of course, you should beginning with the greeting and also the opening. Here are the example. Good morning. I would like to introduce my friend to you. Or, let me introduce my friend to you. Or, allow me introduce my friend to you. Okay. Do you understand? I'm sure you have understand about it because you are the smart student. Okay, thank you and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.